Well, another day, another Liberal minister who's under investigation by the Ethics Commissioner. This time, the Fisheries Minister, Dominic LeBlanc, has been giving his friends and family some favors, it looks like, with some contracts that he awarded. Watch the questions and see if we get any answers.
Mr. Speaker, there are new revelations this morning regarding the Fisheries Minister. According to a report in the Globe and Mail, Chief Terence Paul and the Member 2 First Nation were informed by the Minister that they needed to partner with a company run by the Liberal MP's brother in order to win a surf clam license. Simple question. Are the media reports true? Did the Minister of Finance or anyone acting on his behalf suggest to the Member 2 First Nations that they needed to make a deal with the Premium Seafoods Company in order to win this bid?
Wow.
Honourable Minister of Fisheries.
Mr. Speaker, I thank my honourable friend for a question. That allegation is simply false. Mr. Speaker, what's more important also is the decision our government made to include Indigenous nations in this lucrative offshore fishery. It is a historic decision. We had a public process, Mr. Speaker, very similar to the one the former Conservative government had, to consult industry and Indigenous groups about participating in this fishery, and we think that was a positive process, and we think it's a positive decision to include Indigenous people in this fishery.
Opposition House Leader.
Well, we know the Liberals decided to include their friends and family in this for sure. But, Mr. Speaker, the Fisheries Minister decided to take surf clam quota away from Clearwater Seafood and give it to a company with connections to his own family and a company being run by a sitting Liberal MP's brother. To make matters worse, the company that he gave the license to had the lowest percentage of Indigenous ownership of all the bidders, and they didn't even have a vote. Clearly, the fix was in. Will the minister do the right thing and restart this bidding process?
Minister of Fisheries.
Mr. Speaker, no matter how often my honourable friend repeats the same incorrect allegations, it will not make them true. To say that I have a family member that will benefit from this decision is entirely false, and she knows that. I would draw her attention to the statement made by Chief Sauk on the Elsipogtog Nation website. He has been very clear. I do not have a family member who will benefit from this process, and she should be more careful before making up those allegations and repeating them when she knows it's not true.
Honourable Opposition House Leader.
Well, Mr. Speaker, just another in the latest long list of Liberal ethical standards. The Prime Minister scandals. The Prime Minister under investigation. The Minister of Finance under investigation. The Liberal MP for Brampton East was under investigation. Now the Fisheries Minister under formal investigation. There are new serious allegations being reported, and this minister's credibility is in tatters. No one honestly believes that the deal was above board. It has Liberal corruption all over it. So, Mr. Speaker, if the minister won't do the right thing and reset the process, will the Prime Minister remove him from this file?
Well, there you heard it. No answers again. And you know, I don't know about you, but I'm really getting tired of having a Prime Minister and ministers who are in government and are under investigation or have been convicted of breaking the law when it comes to ethics. I'm seeing it, we're seeing it over and over again with these Liberals, and it's just sort of the same old way that they do things. They are always helping their friends, they're helping their family, and they're helping themselves instead of standing up for you, for Canadians, for law-abiding Canadians, for tax-paying Canadians, for families. They're not doing it, but I'm going to tell you, we here, Conservatives here in Ottawa, are going to keep standing up for you. I'm a straight shooter, and I'm going to keep on telling it like it is here in Ottawa.